The actor Omar Gooding made some shocking revelations about straight black actors in Hollywood. Does Hollywood hate black actors? Is Omar homophobic? What did he reveal? Let's dive in for all the answers, shall we? Who is Omar Gooding? Omar Gooding was born in Los Angeles, California on October 19, 1976, to Shirley and Cuba Gooding Sr., the former lead singer for The Main Ingredient. His older brother is the Academy Award-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. Omar, graduated from North Hollywood High School in 1994. Gooding is best known for appearing in television shows such as Touched by an Angel, Wild and Amp Crazy Kids, Hangin with Mr. Cooper, Smart Guy, and Playmakers, and also the films Ghost Dad and Baby Boy, for which he received critical praise for his role as Sweetpea. He was one of the original hosts of the Nickelodeon television show Wild and Ampy Crazy Kids from 1990 to 1992. Gooding played DH, a running back, on Playmakers in 2003. He played the character Odell in the third season of Deadwood. In 2005, he took the role of Calvin Palmer Jr. in the television series Barbershop, based on the 2002 film of the same name. Coincidentally, he also appeared on the UPN sitcom One-on-One as a barber in Flex Washington's Barbershop. Gooding also appeared in the Grey's Anatomy episode Super Freak. From April 2010 to July 2010, Gooding starred as trauma charge nurse Tuck Brody in the Bruckheimer television series Miami Medical. In 2012, he premiered and starred in the first season of Family Time, a television series for the Bounce TV network that is also shown on TV One. This is another show created by Bentley Kyle Evans. Gooding plays a comedic father named Anthony Stallworth, alongside Angel Conwell, who plays Mrs. Stallworth. Currently, the series is in its 5th season. Gooding played a main role as Carter in the film Percentage. He released a hip-hop album titled The Excuse in 2019. In 2023, Gooding played Cal Johnson in the Disney Channel series, Saturdays. Before diving into what Gooding revealed, allow me to give a preview. Hollywood vs. Black Actors. In 2016, Idris Elba was in 4 major studio films, but you people didn't see his face in any of them. 3 of those high-profile jobs were voice roles. In addition to playing Chief Bogo in Zootopia and Shere Khan in The Jungle Book, Elba had a supporting part in Pixar's Finding Dory. His only live-action role in the lot was playing the villainous Krall in Star Trek Beyond, where he's buried under so many facial prosthetics that he's more than unrecognizable. He was a different color entirely. We can't fault Disney for wanting to cast Elba in all of those cartoons. The man's got one of the best voices in cinema, rich and insinuating. And well, Elba was becoming something of a sci-fi staple in films like Prometheus and Pacific Rim. Perhaps it was inevitable that he'd don makeup for a franchise like Star Trek, but as one of the few black leading men in Hollywood, Elba means something. So what does it say when we see so little of him? Only if all these castings were flukes. Look at Lupita Nyong'o, whose most notable roles for a long time. Since winning the Oscar for 12 years, a slave was playing the orange alien Maz Kanata in Star Wars and the white wolf Raksha in The Jungle Book. In the summer's video game adaptation Warcraft, Paula Patton was slathered in green paint as the half-human, half-orc Garona, which makes me wonder if she consulted Zoe Saldana for advice before taking the role. After all, Saldana has already played green in Guardians of the Galaxy and blue in Avatar. It has just become so common for Saldana to play a different color on film that they even gave her another skin tone for the controversial clusterfuck Nina and thought nothing of it. Wasn't that a scandal? You don't see Leonardo DiCaprio, Sandra Bullock, and Tom Cruise painting their faces to win roles. But this color-changing gambit has practically become required of black dramatic actors who want to appear in big-budget movies. Of our A-list movie stars, the only white one regularly tinting her skin is Jennifer Lawrence, who signed a 3-film contract to play Mystique in the X-Men films well before she was an Oscar-winning superstar, and whose latest go-round in the role is her least blue yet. Fox was savvy to put Lawrence's famous white face front and center for X-Men Apocalypse, since they now know it's a face that sells movie tickets and magazines. So too could Lupita Nyong'o's. Perhaps it's just another symptom of Hollywood's current failure when it comes to actors of color. If movie studios continue to treat black faces as an on-screen rarity, it's not much of a jump for those same stars to then be deemed exotic-looking and alien. Elba and Saldana have both played extraterrestrials several times, and Patton's casting as a half-orc in Warcraft strikes as particularly pernicious. Only in Hollywood would someone think that the beautiful Patton's mixed-race features could contain a dollop of monstrousness. And yet, when these are the only big roles available, who can blame these actors for taking them? When black actors want to play human beings or lead a film themselves, they're continually forced to work outside the major studio system or in independent films. Aside from Saldana's recurring role as Uhura in the Star Trek films, a part that has traditionally always gone to a black actress, the last time she was able to appear in her skin in a big-budget studio film was 2011's Colombiana. Elba's talent has been apparent for ages, but outside of his negligible cameos in Marvel movies, he had spent the last 3 years since Pacific Rim working almost exclusively in independent movies or smaller films for specialty distributors. Look at Will Smith, who minted his movie stardom 20 years ago after a string of lead roles that made use of his charisma, talent, and winning face. Why is Smith treated by Hollywood as a rare fluke, rather than as an example of what can happen for this new vanguard of dramatic black talent if we provide the right opportunities for them? Well, moving on. Is Omar homophobic? In 2018, Omar Gooding went on a homophobic tirade directed towards a man who called him out for allegedly being rude to a restaurant employee who he claims was taking too long with his food. According to TMZ, the smart guy actor was caught on tape hurling anti-gay slurs at another patron at a food court bar area of Rio in Las Vegas at around 3 a.m. in the video obtained by TMZ. Gooding can be seen challenging the man, who claims to be a police officer, to arrest him. Throughout the exchange, the former child star dropped a series of F-bombs and the homophobic F-word slur twice. He also went on to call the man a retard, while security arrived to address the issue. The site reported that Gooding was waiting on a pizza he ordered and began verbally attacking the restaurant worker for taking too long with his order. After the witness stepped in to urge the actor to calm down, all hell broke loose. Gooding has since spoken with TMZ about the situation, explaining that it was late and his food was also late. Who wouldn't be a little impatient? He added. So, how does that justify his disgustingly homophobic vocabulary? He didn't specify, but did claim, "By no means am I a hater or homophobic. My apologies for the offensive language, but that does not define who I am." We calmly communicated, worked it out, and all was forgiven. Finally, this is what he had to say about the survival of black straight actors in Hollywood. And that's the video, guys. Do click the like and subscribe buttons down below if you found this shocking and interesting. To make sure you don't miss any uploads, tap the bell icon. Share this video and provide all of your feedback in the comments section. Catch you in the next one.